think that there are people who came here idealistic about what's possible. They came from tough situations just like I did. I think there's some people who didn't come from tough situations, but they came from empathy. And you know what? They found out how grueling it is to run every 2 years. They found out how expensive it is to run every 2 years. They found out how easy it is for those lobbyists to start to wear them down. The lobbyist doesn't just come and say, they're not holding a gun to our head, but they are like, hey, you would like to not have that primary, right? Hey, you know how expensive that primary is. Getting money out of politics is the number one thing that we have to do to save our democracy, obviously. You can't have a reflective democracy if you have to pay your way in. But also, if you care about, like, how do we stop little kids from getting shot in schools? Well, like, if the NRA wasn't, a boogeyman, if they didn't exist, we'd already figured this one out, right? Yeah. We would have figured out why can you go to Canada and get your diabetes medicine, but you can't afford it in New York, right? Mm-hmm. We'd have figured this out. The influence, the fact that right now you can only give a member of Congress, somebody at the federal level, $3,500. For average people, that's a lot of money. But, for a candidate, we know that's not that much. But you can go and give a PAC any amount, $1 million, $2 million, $100 million, and do the same exact thing.